guys, welcome to Andrew Penman YouTube. We're back again, another unboxing. This is a pretty exciting unboxing today. I know these boards are coming thick and fast at the moment and we've got to go through a lot of them. So big shout out to APSUBoards in China. Thank you Nancy for sending me this board. It's going to be mind-blowing. It's supposed to have the fastest top speed out of any production boards coming out, belt drive out of China at the moment. It's got the new 1000 watt dual motors up there with the boosted, so same as the APSUBoard all-terrain's now got that 1000 watt motor. That's going to be the benchmark, I think, coming out of China at the moment. So yeah, so let's have a look at this board. Now while I open it, this is a company that approached me. This is not a paid review, it's independent review. All my reviews, as you know, are independent. I don't review every board. I only review the boards that I want to review, that I think are worthwhile. My job on my channel is to actually recommend boards, not to not recommend boards, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to waste people's time saying bad reviews. I'm going to throw those ones either in the bin or I'm not going to get them. So when I do review a board, I expect it to perform reasonably well because I've done the research behind that. That's how come my reviews are quite good. So let's have a look at this board. This is it's got the same generic kind of deck that's coming out a lot of the boards in China. It's a maple with also bamboo in this one, so it should be a little bit more flexy. Okay, so let's have a look inside there. There we go. That's it there. Bye-bye. Okay, upside down. I knew it would be. Let's just turn it around. Right. Okay. Yeah, 7 kilos is pretty heavy. There we go. Logo. It's got like a splatter of purple. APSUBoard. Look, I like it. Straight away I'm looking at this and it's got a beautiful grip tape on it. I love the light grey and I love the light. Let's just get it out of the box and have a look at it. Let's have a look. There we go. Now this is one of the first boards coming out for us exclusive reviewers, so your box will be a little bit better than this, I would say. So let's take it out. That's the board itself. We'll hold it there. Dual motors at the back. Skate tool. Charging cable. And here's the remote. Whoa, yeah, it's got the LCD screen on this. I'll just turn it on. It's very, oh, there it is, beautiful. I'll go in detail in a minute on this. This is quite, it's been around for a while, this screen. I've seen it on the Team G, I've seen it on a few of the boards. It's got your top speed, it's got your, you know, your range, it's got your, it's got cruise control, it's got braking, brake adjustments on it. Okay, we'll go through that in detail in a minute. I'll just turn it off. And we'll just put that there. Okay, that's pretty much the box. We've got the charger. Let's say it's a 2 amp charger. Is it 2 amp? Let's have a look. Yep, 2 amp charger on that, which means it'll be a 3-hour charge job. And they've got the American plug on there again. That's cool, Nancy, no problem at all. I've got all these adapters. So let's just chuck that. Okay, so look, okay, yeah, like I said, really thick belts on these. It's got a lot wider than probably 12mm rather than your 8mm belts. Frosted trucks, nice bushings, a bit stiff. We'll get fix on that. Look, okay, so more stats. Yeah, we've got a 8 amp hour battery in this this baby. It's going to do about a 24-kilometer range based on medium speed. One of the secrets, guys, with range is don't get it in high speed. My Evolve, I don't do eco mode, but I pretty much keep it on fast mode. Try and keep around 25, 26 kilometers per hour, fast enough. No one can chase you, no one can catch you, not even Usain Bolt at that speed, but you can get a maximum range on that thing. I did the APSUBoard all-terrain last week, got 16-kilometer range on a 6.6 amp hour battery, which is insane around Manly on a flat area. This, I would say the amp hour on this 8 amp hour will get probably around about 24-kilometer range. That is incredible. It's got a dual, obviously, ESC, sine wave. Let's turn her on and have a look at what it sounds like. Okay. Yeah, it's also got cruise control, which I'm a big fan of. Why? Because sometimes with my earpods I need to turn them on with 2 fingers or I need to do something, and yeah, if you just put on cruise and sort of hang it in your tooth, you've got your hands free to do stuff. Yeah, it's quite handy function. Okay, so here we go. It's on now. We're looking good. It's got auto start on this. 30% hill climb, which I would believe because the power of these motors are 1000 watts. I had a lot of comments, people saying to me, you know, hasn't got adjustable motor mounts. Look, if you're adjusting your belts, there's something wrong while you're riding. They're either stretching, they're the wrong type belts, they're cheap belts. My Evolve have not adjusted my motor mounts since the day I bought it, and the same 5mm flex on those belts are there. The reason you have adjustable motor mounts on an Evolve is because of different gearing. You have the different teeth. You have 62 teeth, 58 teeth, 54 teeth. You need that adjustment for that. Quite frankly, in engineering sense, when you have a slot and you have a bolt in there to adjust, it ain't going to have a lot of purchase. It's not going to have a lot of, you don't really want that slot thing because vibration, the metal fatigue, it will move. So ideally, one hole, doesn't look really good, but one hole, one screw in that tapered and threaded is the way to go to mount your motors on your motor mounts. It's a mouthful. You don't need these adjustable belt things. It's just not what you're supposed to do. Like I'll have a lot of arguments with people or debates about that, but that's the way it works. It works efficiently, and if you change your belts regularly, you don't need to worry about anything there. So it's a total absolute joke. You don't need to have them. If these Chinese boards, especially this one, has been designed so that you can do street wheel change with the same gearing for the yes, for the same gearing as the all-terrain. So same as the Vestarboard AT and the new boards coming out. I understand Meepo's bringing one out. That'll all have that direct gearing. You don't need to change the belts or move the motors on the mounts. So let me get that straight away. So don't panic and don't worry if you don't get adjustments. You don't need it. Okay, so here we go. We'll just give a listen to the. We're in high speed. Pretty impressive. And we go high. Yeah, I think 49 kilometers per hour is going to be about right. We've got another setting. It says 4 speeds. Ah, yeah, high plus. High plus. Okay. Okay, let's check the braking on it. It's set for braking M1, which I'd say is medium 1. Yeah, it's really nice. Really nice braking. Okay, so look, I just watched the Free Solo documentary on that Alex Hamad doing his El Capitan, El Capo climb without any ropes. That was pretty, I recommend seeing that. It's a great documentary. It'll certainly bring you down to earth, so to speak. But obviously after watching that 49 kilometers per hour, sorry, 49, 50 kilometers an hour is not going to be that scary. So this is what this will do tomorrow. I'll do a sneak speed test tomorrow on this, see how if we get around that speed. I'm 92 kilos, it'll be a good test for it. We'll also do a bit of a long range test, but I'll also put that in the next video. So all in all, the APSU board, very impressive indeed, a nice looking board. I'll do some HD videos. We might just have a look at the website now and have a look at what how to order and what we're doing. So let's have a look at that now. Okay, so here we go. We go to the website, APSU board. It's called, oh, X1. Okay, X1. Interesting. Looking down, there's a remote, a bit of a close-up of that. I'll go into detail in a second on some of the functionality of the remote, because remotes are important aspects of your purchase on electric skateboard. There's the belt. You see the nice 12mm belt. There's all the information about the remote, which I'll go into a bit of detail before. The price on this at the moment is an exceptional price. We're looking at $599 US, which is really impressive. Yeah, I just think that's a great price. It's pretty amazing. I'll confirm shipping and stuff in the description field, so check out that below. There's some pictures of it. It's a nice looking board. I mean, yeah, the deck is actually quite, I like the diagonal grey and dark grey, light grey, and the sort of bamboo riding APSU board's quite funky. $899 reduced to $599. There's the standard battery, 8 amp hour I've got, which is basically it's a 10S4 pack, which is sorry, parallel and not pack, and then that'll give you a pretty good range. If you want to drop down the menu, there you go to the Panasonic. You can see that the price difference, that's $599 for the standard battery. And if you do want to see the price of the Panasonic, let's go to it now. Panasonic battery, click down, add to cart. We'll see them both here. Okay, oh, $739. There you go. So $739, $130 for the bigger battery. Look, my advice would be go that. If you're a night rider or a group rider, that'll give you any range that you possibly could want. Pretty impressive. Wow. There we go. So yeah, there's Ronnie's review. Look, it's pretty good. I mean, this is, look at the range on that 29 kilometers per hour. That's insane. Look, you don't want to go that fast half the time unless you're dodging a car or something, or trying to get away from a pack of people trying to steal your skateboard. Other than that, I think 25 kilometers an hour would beat anybody. 1000 watt dual motors. It's a Bluetooth remote. yeah, look, there is. It's a really impressive board. Look, so yeah, so we'll come back now. If you're a heavier, bigger guy, this is probably the one for you as well. I think it's a really nice board. So but also phone charger in there. There you go. It's got an iPad and iPhone charger. It's 7 kilos. It's reasonably light for a belt drive. Dual metal belt covers. Yeah, small average risers. The bushings look pretty average. I would probably replace them. Nice hexagonal round head on the deck. I love that. That's like the booster boards. But there you go, guys. I think yeah, I think I'm really impressed with this. I think it'll be a great board. I'll just take it to the remote now. We'll have a look at that. It's the website. Let's have a look. Right, okay, there we go. For start, there we go. We've got 2 buttons on the front there. Pretty impressive. You've got obviously you've got your remote on. You've got your board battery. You've got your actual remote battery. You've also got there your total odometer reading. I think that would reset after each time you turn the board and repower and resync it. You've got the total speed you're going at the time. You've got max speed there. Wow, max speed. Okay, that's impressive. You've also got the high speed setting and the braking speed of each of the brakes. Power of the brakes, yeah, all the instructions there how to actually turn those functionality on, and the remote also has the, as I said, the cruise control, which you just basically click the button number 2, which is that one there, and then you put you into cruise control. So yeah, it's a nice little remote. I think it's really impressive. So we'll come back now. So that's the remote. Obviously, I think that's going to be something nice to addition to these new boards coming out for 2019. So look, all in all, this is going to be a first unbox and ride tomorrow. We'll get some footage now. I haven't ridden it yet. We'll end off now before I get on the road with some HD video of this board, and we'll come back then with some out in the field riding, and I'll summarize it then when we go out. But okay guys, go in the field now, I'll have a look, but first let's take a look at it in detail. news. Before I get the questions about it, I'm going to take off the steel belt cover casing. There we go. Whoa, I've got a steel core cog system. This is quite extraordinary. Look at that fitting. I'll get a close up there if you can just get a close up. Look at that fit on that belt and the curve of the teeth. Just absolutely beautiful. And there's just a slight, it was quite a nice movement on that. You don't need anything tighter than that, and you don't need anything more than that. Look at that, that's beautiful. Notice here you've got to have also no slotted adjustable motor mounts for the motors. Why? Because you only need it if you have teeth to change all-terrains, that kind of stuff. In an engineering sense, you don't want a slot there with a screw going through to move. Of course it's going to move in a slot. You can't possibly get enough purchase to hold something under this vibrations like that. So this is the ideal situation, guys. You want to have no slots here. You don't want adjustable motor mounts. They are the worst. I've seen so many of my boards move when they've had that happen, and they rattle and they move. So there you go, guys. That's the inside of the motor on these APSU board, which I'm really impressed with. APSU, I wonder if it's Andrew Penman SUV board. Maybe they're naming it after me. Hilarious. Okay, so there you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Pristine. Okay, guys. Okay, here we are with the APSU board. This is the dual drive 1000 watts. As you saw me unbox it, and this is now going to be ridden for the first time by me. This is 1000 watts, the biggest sort of motor setup coming out of China at the moment on the belt drive. So we'll see what this can do. I'll show you my first impressions and my first facial reactions and what I'm doing straight away when I ride this thing, and I'll know if it's actually a nice board or not straight away, pretty much. So yeah, so let's take it for a ride around Olympic Park and we'll see what this board can do at 7 kilos dual belt drive. Let's have a go. Okay guys, here we are with the APSU board. There it is there. You can see it looks quite nice. It's a really hot day today. It's 27 degrees in Sydney in autumn. Can you believe that? So here comes some bike riders. I'll get going in a second. Okay, so we're going to give my first ride on this and see what I think in terms of, there it is. I'm loving the remote with the LCD. Let's go. Okay. Oh, it's a smooth roll. Lots of roll on it. Oh, nice takeoff. Yeah, nice takeoff. Really smooth linear curve. This is one of the smoothest linear curves I've experienced on this. This is nice. Really nice. Wow. Beautiful. Let's pull up here, put the brakes on. Okay. For a start, that is a really nice takeoff. A really nice smooth linear curve. It's beautiful actually. It's we'll go for a ride and we'll check it out some more. Let's go. Okay, so here we are on the board. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. So smooth, got a really nice linear curve on it, really nice bite on it. Pretty impressive actually, so I'm really impressive. Pretty impressive. Yeah, really nice. A lot of power here. Yeah, a lot of speed. I'm just going to take it easy till I get a handle of this thing, but it's looking amazing. Braking, let's check the braking out. Oh, beautiful. Braking is amazing. Okay, yeah, really nice. Okay, my impressions with this thing, it's ultra refined, really nice premium product, and it is actually, I'll just show you again the takeoff. Hear those motors? Lots of bite, lots of power, lots of speed, just beautiful. Braking, just try, this is on the lowest braking. Okay, 1, elephant 2, elephant 3, elephant 4. Yeah, it takes a while on the low braking. If you're not really a really great bitey brake person, I recommend definitely going on the low braking. I'm going to go for this bush track now and we'll get some footage of the board in action while I'm riding it, and you can see how it sits on the road. And again, sneak speed test. Didn't have enough run up there. Just try and find a spot with a run up. Okay, this might be the go here now. Okay, let's go. Wow, that's impressive. Braking, super smooth. Here goes Joe. Joe, here he is. My nephew Joe, look at him. First time on a belt drive on the APSU board. Incredible. This means how easy you can ride this board. This is a 12-year-old. Just started to learn to skateboard riding literally 3 months ago. There you go, Joe. First time on a belt drive. Beautiful braking, hey. What do you think to it?
Pretty good.
Gee, yeah. That's impressive. Your first ever belt drive. You rode it beautifully.
Yep, thank
There
you.
goes to show. So, testimony to the APSU board. A 12-year-old can ride it. We have never only been riding for 3 months, but he is now on the for real, which is lovely. First ride, wrap up for Andrew Penman on the ASU board, twin belt drive, 1000 watt motors, exceptional. And I'll see you guys in the next video. It's Andrew Penman signing off. And the braking, super smooth. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah, Nancy, it's arrived, all good. I can now unbox it and do the video tonight. I'll get it up within 24 hours. Thanks.